Hello viewers, I appreciate you watching. Today I'm headed out in the Gopher to do a winch out on a skid steer. And the reason I'm carrying the Gopher is supposedly up in the woods around a pond. So I'm going to carry the Gopher, let her stretch her legs a little bit, and hopefully get the skid steer winched out. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay folks, we must be close on scene here. I've met the owner out by the road and we're on the way down in here now to, I reckon there's a pond down in here somewhere. That's the good thing about this old truck. You can carry it off-road. You're not really worried about scratching it. Short, it maneuvers a lot better than the 50 tons and even the little 30 ton little Grant wrecker. So it should have no problem winching a little skid steer out. Hopefully I can get right up to it. If not, I still have the option to winch off the side with this truck. Because of the it being the old Holmes 750, you know, you can take your cables off and come directly off the side, or split your booms and turn your boom to the side. Okay viewers, I'm going to kind of give you a little rundown of this video before we get started with it. In this video we had to winch out a skid steer that was stuck in the edge of a pond. So I got the old Holmes 750, and what I decided to do was take my cable loose from the boom head, come off the pivot head here, and go around a Holmes tree and back to the skid steer. Now let's pretend this skid steer weighs 10,000 pounds, or it's going to take 10,000 pounds of force to move it. So what we got here, we got one line to the load, which means this one line is going to have 10,000 pounds all the way around it back to my wrecker. Since the outriggers was hard to get down on this wrecker, I wasn't able to get it down, and once I started winching, it started leaning my truck really hard. So what I had to do was stop and regroup. And what I did was added another line to the skid steer, another snatch block, excuse me. So now what we in turn have, and I came straight back to the same tree that the blue strap was on. So now we have two lines to our load, which takes this 10,000 pounds and puts 5,000 pounds of line load on each line. So this one has 5,000 on it that dead ends at the tree, and then this one comes back through the snatch block and back to the wrecker. So when I start winching now, this line, like I said, only has 5,000 versus the first setup was 10. So what we have now, the wrecker, you'll see it starts leaning a little bit, but I was able to get the skid steer out without having to break all the rigging down, turning my truck around, and getting the other outrigger to pull out. But hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope that explains it. I'm gonna go ahead and lock my differentials in. I've already walked down in here, folks, and looked at it. And what I'm gonna do is drive in, and then I am going to kind of do a little bit of side winching. And then for some reason, if I get stuck, my back end's headed out, so I can winch myself back out. Perfect example why I brought the old truck. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to wrap a strap around I might just run a strap around here.
Alright. I got it. Yeah, grab it right there.
Yeah. I think I got enough clearance there. Yeah, that's good solid there.
I got it.
What I'm gonna do, Mr. Steve, is I'm gonna catch that tree up there and winch you from there, so I can go off the side of this old truck, snatch block off it, and come right to you right here. I should be all right. It just take me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. And we don't heal up like we used to. No, but we'll get it. Just a little bit of work. Yeah, let me get a strap.
young bucks to help you? Huh?
We wide open this morning.
That's a good thing, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Normally I do. I'll bring one to help me drag all this cable.
Down here.
Yes, sir. Put him back home. Scared I'll pull that off. Yeah, I could.
There you go. Got it there.
Yep. Yeah, I told the guy to do it. He never. All right.
Send him around today. That girl got a check for you too. That's all.
Okay. What I want you to do, Mr. Steve, is get in it, but don't run this track too much till I get you spun around. I want you to pull with just the other track, but just go real slow. Yeah, because it's on my strap there.
I can turn it this way a little bit.
Yeah, just when I pull on you, try to turn it till we get that strap clear. did there, folks, was so it's not such a hard pull on the wrecker sideways. This outrigger's hard to get down on this wrecker. On this side, so that's the reason I went with the double line there. The truck was still pulling. Check everything out. Make sure everything's good. I know that tree was right in my way, folks, but I should have took the extra time to set up an extra camera, but trying to get this guy out of here. Once it tilts down, there he goes. Yeah.
My buddy said he'd go out there and cut them down and drag them in. But I don't want to see that buddy.
that'd probably be a lot of work there.
Everything else today is equipment like that. Little bass too.
Does it stay water in it all the time?
Yeah. It dried up one time, but they all go back in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's deep. I thought it was real deep right there, so that was a chill right there. So we get the rain. It's off the field, it fills it up real quick. We got one big rain. It broke loose right there one time, but I put a concrete pipe in there now. You know what I'm saying? And then it don't break no more. Deer all over the place at night. That deer stand right there and just chill.
Yeah.
I just watch him, you know what I'm saying? If the big boy comes out, I'll take him, but he don't come out, bro. Somebody just comes out, you with me?
He didn't get big being stupid.
I'm gonna clean it all up in here and over there. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do is back it up and roll in. I come down, back it up right there, and just like step a little bit, and back it up. Away from the water, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Story of my life. I get my other bucket to sweat all that out. I see that tree was right there. I pushed it in the water.
Was that a tree there?
Yeah, that tree there was laying, I pushed it in the water. The bass like to stand underneath that shit, you know what I'm saying? I almost caught like 50 little bass. I got another pond, I put them in there. That's cool, they're not that big. Caught a damn brim about that damn big.
Damn.
Yeah. I was gonna mount him, man. I never seen one like that. It was like that. Called it a hammerhead or something. Where are you going after this?
Back to the shop, I hope.
You got enough for today, huh?
Well, I forgot Mr. Wilbert. I had forgot Mr. Wilbert was off today. And I was walking out the door and he pulled in. I said, "You ain't working today?" He said, "No, I'm going to Philly. Remember, I got a funeral." And he told me, so he had a family member pass. And so I had to write his check real quick. And that's what kicked me a little bit behind. Viewers, as you saw, it was a good little pull on the wrecker. I could have possibly pulled up in that little road. My truck would have been angled uphill, and you know, I'd rather do it the way I did it. That way I ain't worried about my brakes failing and machine going in the pond or something like that. But the first pull, you saw it tilted my truck pretty good, and the outrigger on the driver's side for side pulls does not go down easy. Well, you can get it to go down, but getting it up is just a job, and we hadn't gotten around to fixing it. The passenger side works fine, but instead of breaking everything down, I just added that one snatch block, which, you know, cut my line load in half. Then I was able to, as you saw, just added that one snatch block. Everything else was hooked up just the same. And it pulled it on the truck just a little bit, but the machine, you know, kind of popped right out. And like I said in the video, I apologize for the angle I was at. I know I was behind the tree, but, you know, sometimes it's more important just to get the customer out. And if we get a good video, you know, that's all good. I could have stopped and set up another camera, but I was already going at it, so I just decided to go on with it and get him out. But Hope we got some good footage there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share. If you like our content channel, please subscribe. As always, stay safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next one.